Gaming monitors form an essential part of every gaming setup, but unlike your desktops or laptops or other gaming accessories, gaming monitors get some of the worst names out there, which gets people confused on which monitor to get considering their budget. Here in today's video, we are taking a look at two gaming monitors that might pique your interest, the Alienware AW3423DWF and the Acer Nitro 34-inch XZ342CU. Starting with the displays, Dell's Alienware AW3423DWF caused quite a stir when it landed because it uniquely used a QD-OLED panel. It's not very often you get a well-balanced product in any category, let alone displays, but this Alienware's 3440 by 1440 pixel resolution is sharp enough for most folks and makes it possible to pair the screen with gaming PCs that might struggle to power a monitor with 4K resolution. Dell's choice of the Samsung QD panel makes it better, enabling higher peak brightness and greater color volume, which is the traditional weakness of standard OLED displays. Consider also the 165Hz refresh rate, which means the screen can match the frames of the games you play. The display also has a gentle 800R curve that helps make content look immersive, and the 0.1 milliseconds response time means that it always feels snappy. The depth and the accuracy of colors combined with the top-notch HDR1000 support and the 99.3% DCI-P3 is also a step up the game. It officially supports Nvidia's GSyncUltimate, but it's worth noting that it works fine with AMD FreeSync graphics cards when connected via DisplayPort. The Acer Nitro on the other hand features a 34-inch 3440 by 1440p resolution, which makes this Nitro screen an ultra-wide Quad HD monitor, but despite its larger scale in terms of size, the weight of the monitor isn't as heavy as you would think, being only at 5.4 kilograms. This Nitro is a big monitor for your gaming sessions with a 1500R curved screen as well as a cinematic 16:9 aspect ratio. With a 3440 by 1440 ultra-wide Quad HD resolution, 144Hz refresh rate, and 1 millisecond response time, you are sure to have a smooth experience during your gaming sessions. The Nitro also offers an HDR400 support, and you are able to see a peak luminance of 400 nits in HDR mode, which I personally think gives off the perfect balance to the eyes. Although, given that it's not HDR1000 like the Alienware, you will likely have a better viewing experience in darker environments only. Both the Alienware and the Nitro have amazing displays. They are beautiful and average colors, but the Alienware definitely has a lot more to offer than Acer's Nitro. For instance, it has an 1800R curve as compared to the 1500R on the Nitro. The overall display is brighter and its colors are also more accurate than that of the Nitro, and considering that it's an OLED display, you will also be getting better blacks as compared to the other, making the Alienware's display the better in this section. The build quality is excellent on both devices, but if you're not into the sci-fi feel of the molded white plastic and glowing blue lights on the back of the Alienware, you can just turn them off in the monitor menu. One thing I also liked about the design of the Acer Nitro was its back, more specifically with the Astral looking red linings being present on both sides going to the middle of the monitor, which I personally fancy. I'll call this section a tie though. When it comes to ports and connectivity, the Alienware features 2 HDMI 2.0 ports, 1 USB-A 3.2 in and 2 out, and a display port also, but no USB-C. The Nitro also comes in with some ventilation holes, an OSD button, an HDMI 2.0 port, a display port 1.4, and as well as a headphone jack, but no USB-C. Other than those, there are also some ports on both sides of the monitor where you can normally plug in your speakers. You would want to use the display port though because the refresh rate cuts down to 100Hz when you use the HDMI on both devices. I'll call this section also a tie since they feature almost the same port but both lacking a USB-C connector. I wouldn't talk much about the stands though because both devices have great stands, and if you don't like them you can just swap them for the one that suits your setup the best. You should also know that the 21:9 aspect ratio on the Alienware doesn't play nicely with everything. Expect black bars around movies and some games or portions of games. I don't notice this often, but it might annoy some people, and if you are in that category then I think the Nitro will be a better shout. The last thing I'd like to talk about is the price tag. Going for around $1,300, the Alienware AW3423DWF is about 3 times the price of the Acer Nitro, going for around $370. There's no doubt that the Alienware monitor is the better over here, but considering the price tag difference, you might want to think twice before making the purchase.